There was actually testimony in Lansing yesterday. There are two bills making their way through the House and Senate, which are essentially liability shield laws for small businesses and places like schools that you mentioned. The Birmingham Bloomfield Chamber is part of a coalition through the Michigan Chamber that is supporting the legislation and pushing for this liability protection for the very reason that you just said. We all know we live in a very litigious society, and even though you have no liability, it doesn't prevent somebody from still suing you. And there are costs associated with defending lawsuits, even if they're frivolous. So again, it's kind of like piling on. Your revenue is down, your expenses are the same, you don't have as many customers as you used to have to, and now you have to fight a lawsuit from somebody who claims that they're in your store or restaurant and they contracted the virus and now they're suing you. You can't really prove that they got it there, but guess what? You also can't prove that they didn't. And that's where settlements come in. And so the object of these liability shield laws would simply be small businesses would be protected from lawsuits, specifically from people claiming that they contracted the virus at your establishment. Now, there is one caveat to that, is our small businesses have to make sure that they are following all the protocols called for by the CDC, the state health department, the state of Michigan, that they're doing everything they can within their power to mitigate the likelihood of somebody contracting COVID in their establishment. If there's gross negligence, if it can be proven that they weren't following the rules and the guidelines, then that's a completely separate issue. But this is for just trying to provide some blanket protection for small businesses so they don't have to deal with frivolous lawsuits on top of everything else.